Okay, I'm corny. All my songs are super boring. I'm like Macklemore on crack if he smoked it till he was 40. I'm a racist, I'm a sexist. I try too hard to be cool. I'm a clickbait rapper. I pay for all of my views. I got white privilege leaking out my eyes when I cry. And I'm always shedding tears because it's hard to be white. My girlfriend writes my raps. I hope I never get dumped again. I hate the lip.
Hello, folks.
Now my Gucci is fake. I got this Louis on sale. I'm a snitch like Tekashi, so I will never see jail. I look just like the mumble rappers that everyone hates. I braid my hair like a girl, put tattoos on my face. Yeah.
Let me get to the right screen here. You guys read that title correctly. We're getting the achievement cape today. We are 1 kill in my current Slayer task away from getting 93 Slayer. Once I get 93 Slayer, I will be able to go fight the thermonuclear smoke devil. Even if I don't have a task, I am allowed to kill the devil 1 time off task in order to complete the achievement diary, and that is the last thing that I need to do to have the achievement diary completely finished. So with all that said, how about we go ahead and kill a black dragon, shall we? I'm excited, man. I'm excited to get this thing freaking done. 93 Slayer, getting the achievement cape, it's gonna be awesome. And there we are, 93 Slayer, guys. Now that I've got 93 Slayer, I can go kill that smoke devil. I think I'll go do that right away. I'll finish this task a little bit later. This is also a very, it's a milestone task. It's task number 325, and it's a Konar task, so I'm going to get a whole lot of points once I beat it. But those can happen a lot. We're going to go fight the Smoke Devil first. So first of all, I need to actually, thank you, Medic. First of all, I need to actually go see, or like I need to do a tiny bit of research to see exactly how I'm going to fight this thing. Obviously, I've never fought the Smoke Devil before. So, let's see how this thing works. Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. You need 93 Slayer. Oh wait, that's a Slayer guide. I want a strategy guide. Here we go. So, typeless means protection prayers will not have any attack. Only attacks with a typeless magical ranged attack. Okay, so you can't pray against it. Okay. Max hit of 8, very accurate, and has an attack speed of 2 ticks. Oh, so it's like a blowpipe. Damn. The attack range is 8 tiles. Okay. Blood barrage healing, simple low effort method that allows extended kill counts. I don't need that. Walk under method. The player's attack speed is slower than that of the Smoke Devil. For every attack that the player performs, the Smoke Devil performs 2 to 2.5. When walking under the Smoke Devil immediately after performing the attack, so okay, that's okay. So DPS reduction by walking under. Redemption method can be used at the thermonuclear as a way of restoring hit points when the player's hit points are reduced below 10%. No, I don't like that. That sounds a bit dangerous. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Metro? Good to see you here, man. You here for a good one tonight. I'm gonna get the achievement cape. Okay, so let me look at... Let's see, what does it... Okay, so it recommends... Okay, so you can do magic or melee. I think I would have better gear for melee. It looks like I have just about everything. They recommend Masori chaps over the Torba plate legs for melee. Interesting. Okay, I've got just about everything here. So, this is not a Slayer task, so I'm not going to bring a Slayer helm. Oh wait, no, I need to bring the Slayer helm, because I need to be wearing a face mask. Okay, and then I would need the Fang. And then for a little bit of extra insurance, I think I'll wear the Actually, the Blood Fury is not recommended at all here, funny enough. Okay, I guess I'll do Torture. And then, okay, Masori Chaps over the Plate Legs for some reason. So let's put these two away. Okay, and I've got the Defender. Radius Blessing, I have that as well. Ferocious Gloves, got those. Prims, got those. Berserker Ring, got that. And Declaws is the most recommended, followed by Bandos Godsword, followed by Saradomin Godsword. So I guess Sarah Godsword it is. Okay, and there we go. They recommend a Saturated Heart. I only need to get one kill, so I don't think it's going to take too terribly much. I'll go ahead and bring some extra food, just in case. Combat Potion.
Can you hear me?
And, okay, this should be fine. Alright.
Hi, I want to order pizza and Yelp says you're a good place. But I got a long order that's quite serious, so wipe that smile off your face. I can
Now we go to BKP, and let's see if we can make this thing happen.
Hell no, that ain't it. Stay with me. I need a combo and a couple Supremes, a couple deep dish pizzas that'll bust through my jeans, and a 20,000-inch meat lovers where the cheese is gooey, and a female driver that'll feed it to me. I need a margarita pizza with some buffalo mozzarella, a taco pizza pie that you can cover with sauce and peppers, a Detroit-style Greek pizza, and 7 extra large barbecue meat.
BKP.
With absolutely no meat, baby boy, nothing but cheese. I need a pizza made of money with a couple of G's stuffed in the crust. Take it out the register if you must.
And here we go. Never been in the Smoky Cave on this account before. I think I've only ever been on here in leagues. Oh, one thing I didn't bring that I probably should have is a teleport method out. Oh, I have the Radius Blessing. That's my teleport method out. Okay, so the Thermo Devil, yeah, it's behind here. So I am allowed to kill the Devil one time when not on a task. Looks like somebody else is in there. Or is that specifically for Slayer tasks? Hold on. Yeah, I think that's the one that's specifically for Slayer tasks. Maybe not. Maybe I need to hop worlds. Yeah, if I remember correctly, that is where the the Thermonuclear Devil is. Okay. The Smoke Devil boss, are you sure you want to enter? Nah, somebody else is in there. Okay. Let me hop worlds. Hold on, let me see which world has the best ping for me right now. 348. Okay, 348. Very first time fighting the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil boss. So I'm going to try this walk under method that they're talking about. Hold on, let's peek. Make sure nobody's in there. And see one adventurer inside the cave. Damn it. Okay. Four, 2, 8. Let's peek in there. No adventurers. Alright, let's go in there. Smoke Devil boss, are you sure you want to enter? Yes, do not warn me again. Let's get in there. Alright, and let's fight this mofo. Oh, this is not hard at all. Look at this. This is really not hard. Damn, I expected this to be much more challenging. That was nothing. And I got a Dragon Scimitar. Alright, there's a hell of a drop. I'll take that. I wonder how standard that is. Hey, Tyler, good to see you here, man. Yeah, that was really, really easy. Okay, so now I guess we're going to the Elder Gnome Child to claim our achievement cape. That was a lot more anticlimactic than I hope it would be. What kind of a Slayer boss was that? That barely even counts as a mini-boss. Alright, well, we're about to get the achievement cape. Let me hop back over to 390. Thank you for the congrats, Maddock. Alright, here we are. Let's go get this cape. And also, one other thing that'll happen. Oh, we get the lamp. The 50,000 XP lamp. That's going straight to Slayer, man. Thank you, MJ. Elder Gnome Child. I've completed all the elite tasks. Alright. I got the banner. I got the lamp. 150 free ogre arrows a day. The banner will teleport you to Piscatoris as much as you desire, and you may resurrect once per day while battling Zulrah. Alright, that's useful, I guess, for the rare times that I died as Zulrah. Alright, and now Neve will grant me 15 Slayer points instead of 12 when I finish a task with her. 50,000 XP directly to Slayer. Very, very cool. Alright, so we got that done, and now we have the Western banner. Very, very, very cool. Let's see this Piscatoris teleport. Alright, so pretty remote location, bit out of the way. I don't feel like I'll have to come here too often, but, you know, there are not that many teleports this far out, so, you know, it's useful. Alright, pretty cool. So, we got the achievement cape. I expected that to take a little longer. Well, we got a dragon scimitar out of it. Guess we can go sell that real quick. Oh, and how do I get the cape itself? Because, yeah, the Gnome Child didn't give me the cape, so how do I get the cape itself, OSRS? Do I talk to the wise old man? Let's find out. The achievement cape, Twiggy O'Corn in Draenor Village. Okay. Well then, let's go to Draenor Village. Let's see. Just in case this thing costs money. Does it cost money? Yep, 99k. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Looks like I'm about to get an ad break. That'll happen during my time going to Draenor, I guess. There's the forestry guy. Hey, Maddox here. Alright. So let's see this thing. Gonna wait for the ad break to stop. It's only about 30 seconds long. Hey there. Can I get a cape like yours? I see you've completed all the achievement diaries. Now I'll need 99k to cover the costs. Alright, here's 99k. Boom! And with that, we can put on the achievement cape. Look at this thing. Alright, the achievement cape emote. Alright, let's, here we go. Let's see, where's cape emote? There it is. Oh, now the ad break is happening. Okay. Damn, look at that. That is a pretty cool emote. I'd say that's pretty worthy of the achievement cape. Man. This is a step above the, quest cape. And this thing, I can untrim it? Untrim? Can I retrim if I untrim it? Hold on. Wait, it'll give me a warning. If that is the case, it'll give me a warning. Let's see. Can I untrim? Yeah, I can trim and untrim it. That's cool. That's the first cape I've seen that allows you to do that. I can trim and untrim the cape? Huh. Goodbye, Evil Bob. Yeah, look at this. I can untrim the achievement cape. I wonder if I can fool somebody into thinking that's like, into thinking that's like some... Oh, is that part of the kick? Plug in, I kick the cat to make him go away. That's funny. But... yeah, I wonder if I can fool somebody. Look, guys, got the untrimmed achievement cape. That's so hard to get. So rare. Man, that's interesting. You can trim and untrim the cape. Let's see where it teleports to. Whoa! Good to troll noobs. This thing has a lot of teleports. This thing has 16 teleports. You can man. Great for clue scrolls? I would say so. Good lord. Damn, that is cool. So guys, we hit the goal of getting the achievement cape before Leagues comes out. Man, Leagues is coming out in 6 freaking days. Freaking hyped, man. Alright, so now I guess, man, that was the main event. I expected the, I expected the Thermo Smoke Devil to take a bit longer than that, so I guess I'll go do more Slayer? This would be a criminally short stream if I just got the cape and then finished now. Hasn't even been 20 minutes yet. So I guess I'll go put the cape back. I'll put the cape in the... No, I'm gonna... Oh, hold on. No, it's great for teleports. I'm gonna keep the cape in the bank. I guess I'll go finish that Slayer task and get that massive thing, that massive bump in Slayer points that Konar is gonna have for me. Only need a few more black dragons. I was thinking, so guys, tell me what you think about this. I'm gonna have enough points to unlock another Slayer Helm decoration. And since I am making some pretty good money working on nothing but Slayer, I've even got some stuff that I need to sell here. Like, there's a bunch of crap I've gotten from Slayer that I haven't sold yet. But I've got 12 extra mil in the bank. And this is after I bought my freaking Spectral Spirit Shield, which I got for the Dagonoth Kings. So I was thinking about making another Slayer Helm and unlocking another decoration for the Slayer Helm and just making... Like, for example, I could unlock the Vorkoth Slayer Helm, because I believe I've got a few Vorkoth heads. Yeah, I've got 2 Vorkoth heads here. I can use one of them to make the Vorkoth Slayer Helm, so I have the Calphite and the Vorkoth Helms. Now back to Slaving Slayer? Yeah, exactly. But still, what do you guys think about that? Do you at least have task storage? Do I? I've never really seen much use for that. I mean, when I get a Slayer task, it's either I want to do it or I don't want to do it. There is no, I'll do that later. I feel like doing something else before I do that task. Like, I've just never felt that way. I don't know, I've never seen much of a point of having that option. The only thing I could see that being useful for is if I want to do like a back-to-back Slayer task, like maybe back-to-back Jad or something. But if I get a Jad task, I'm going to want to just do the Jad task. So I don't really see much use for that. Anyway, I said I had a bunch of crap from Slayer to sell, so let me go sell some of this stuff real quick, then we'll go finish the Slayer task. And as I said, I think it would be really cool to make another Slayer Helm and unlock another Slayer decoration, just so that I can decide as I'm doing my task. Let's see, do I want to rock the Vorkoth Helm or the Calphite Helm? What do I feel like rocking today? Or do you guys think that that would be a waste of 1,000 points? I don't really have that much else to unlock, actually. After I complete the Slayer task, we'll look at the things that I have to unlock, and then I'll decide. Because I'm kind of reaching the point where I don't really need... you know, everything that I can unlock is pretty much vanity stuff. Or stuff that I just don't want to unlock. But as I said, we'll take a look before we decide. I need to get another raw chicken here. And I've got the... Oh, let me get the ring. There we go. Alright, 10 black dragons in the evil chicken's lair. Oh, no, this is Zanaris.
Trick or treat.
So there's another big task out of the way. So out of all these star menus, the only one that I haven't completed would be the combat tasks menu, which is by far the hardest. I'm being a little bit daring here, because I didn't bring anything to restore prayer with. So I'm kind of gambling on being able to kill 10 of these guys before I run out of prayer. Even if I do run out of prayer, though, like, if I've got fire protection, I can take a few hits from these guys. And that 50,000 XP got me 6.7% the way to 94 Slayer. So I guess the next goal that I would aim for is maybe try to get 95 Slayer before Leagues. That might be a little ambitious, but nothing really happens at 94. At 95 you unlock Hydras and the Alchemical Hydra. There we go, guys. Another milestone knocked out. Another one of those big achievements. The entire achievement diary finished. And yeah, that achievement cape, that'll definitely be awesome for clue scrolls. Maddox right about that. Damn, I am smacking the shit out of these dragons. I think I will be able to kill 10 of these guys before I run out of prayer. I was using the Bone Crusher necklace when I was in here earlier, which was helping me last a lot longer, but, you know. Man, it's crazy how close I am to maxing on this thing. It is a great feeling. One of those things that I always dreamed of as a kid when I would play this game. And now it is pretty well within my grasp. We do it all the time. Hey, hey, let's go, Kinkatsu. Daisuke Muroko, protect my balls. Let's fighting love. I've done 2 Jad tasks in the last 24 hours. That is one thing that I want. I want the freaking Jad pet at some point before I take a break from my main and switch to my iron. Because I've beaten the 6 Jad challenge. What tier 1 relic are you planning to get? You're thinking Trickster? That's a good question. Trickster is really good. I'm probably going to go Trickster as well. Yeah, you're right, but Harvester, I don't know, like, Harvester is definitely more useful than the Bank Relic, but I don't know. I mean, they wouldn't put two things like that that are that similar unless there was some sort of catch to it. Like, there has to be more to it than that. So that's why I'm kind of on the fence. Like, yeah, Trickster is really good, and I still might go for it, but Harvester is still really tempting. Alright guys, last Black Dragon, about to get a big chunk of points. This is Slayer task number 325. Oh, okay. Apparently the 25 points thing doesn't count when you have 325. Well, scratch that, I suppose. Still, we do have more than 1,000 regardless of that. So, as I said, we're gonna go see what rewards I do not have unlocked and decide if I'm going to spend this big chunk of points on anything, and if I do, what should it be? Let's look at that rewards menu. Alright, so Slug Salter would be useless because I never get those. Reptile Freezer is useless because I never get those. Seeing Red, I would rather have Black Dragons or Blue Dragons instead of Red. Black because they're a higher level, and Blue because I can do Vorkoth. I don't want to do Avian Seas. And I probably still won't pick it because of what it's competing with. Mod Husky. Double Trouble, that seems like a detriment to me, so I don't want to spend that. Task Storage, to me, it's just really not worth it. Warped Reality, I don't really want to fight warped creatures. Those seem like mid-game kind of creatures, so I don't want to fight those. So yeah, I don't really want to do any more unlocks. Extends, Anku, I mean, don't really care much for those. Pedal to the Metals, you see, I like getting Myth, Addy, and Dragon tasks. I'm not big on getting Steel Dragon tasks. So I don't want that either. So yeah, I don't really, let's see, Spiritual Fervor, I'm not big on doing spiritual creatures either. Black Demons, I think I have Black Demons blocked, actually, so I don't want those. Bloodvelds, not big on those either. Horrorific, definitely don't want that. I mean, I suppose it could be good if I want Masks, but it's terrible XP. Crack On, this is actually something I would want to get, because I do like fighting the Kraken boss. So, Crack On, I might want to actually get that. Yeah, I'm gonna get Crack On. So now I have 913. And Revenants, I don't really do Wildy Slayer tasks. Get Scabarite on it. I'm not big on doing Scabarites. And I think I have Fossil Island Wyverns blocked. So that's all the extends I'd want to buy. And I don't want to spend Slayer points on any of these. And here is what my current task page looks like. Yeah, you see I actually blocked Cave Horrors just because it's bad XP. So, and I have 913 points, so yeah, I think the only thing that I would have left to buy would be more decorations for my Slayer Helm. Which now I gotta do a few more Slayer tasks to get that. I would also need to, obviously, get the stuff to make another Slayer Helm, but, you know, it is what it is. The only other thing that I could do besides that would be skip Slayer tasks and block Slayer tasks if I decide I don't want to do something anymore. So that's what we're looking at. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what the next Slayer task is going to be. What if it's another Jad task? I kind of hope it is, because I want the pet, and doing a Jad task would be kind of exciting. 167 trolls, so that's going to be a very fast task. Let's go ahead and get that knocked out. Okay, hold on. I did this with squaws, and I think it'll also work with trolls. Let me take the Blood Fury and full Goothins. Oh, actually, no. I can't take the Blood Fury. I need the Bone Crusher necklace. And we're going to take the cannon and cannonballs, the Saradomin God Sword, and Lightbearer. And that should be good enough. Let me also go ahead and take the Fremennik Sea Boots with me. I could take the achievement cape, but whatever. Okay. And with this setup, if it works as well as it did with the squaw, then I barely have to do anything. This will be an interesting experiment. Going to yacht his so. Man, I'm psyched for Leagues 4. It's less than a week away. I can't wait. No, I want to put it down. Let's see how well this works. It might not work as well as it did with the squaw. I'm going to prioritize the Rangers, obviously, since they're the only ones that can hit me in this condition. But hopefully the health that I get back from Goothins will counteract. Well, Matic, if I pronounce it the way that it's spelt, then it's a Russian it's a Russian curse word. Well, Russian and Ukrainian, and yeah, I don't want to say that. So yeah, I'll pronounce it squaw. Well, Matic, it's either that or sucka, and sucka just sounds like an African-American person saying sucker in the 1980s. So that doesn't quite seem right. So yeah, it seems that the only pronunciation that would actually make sense is, yeah, the one that sounds like a Russian curse word, which again, I don't really want to say. A rune kite shield, look at that. Got a little something special from that ranger. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's a U, so it's clearly not Sokka. So this is kind of working. Like, my prayer is not going down at all. And yeah, it seems like my health is able to stay up pretty well. So yeah, I'm never going to have to leave unless I run out of inventory space. Guthin's Bone Crusher necklace seems to be doing the job. Getting some alkables here, steel plate body. I've got the Saradomin God Sword with the Light Bearer, just in case I need, you know, some emergency heals. Looks like emergency prayer is not going to happen. Man, I think Guthin's might be a little bit underrated for Slayer. There seem to be some tasks where it does a remarkably good job. This combo seems to make me borderline invincible. Whoop, got a ranger I didn't notice here. Here, we'll go ahead and give her a whack with the Sarah sword. Collect the notes. Gotta make sure the Fremenniks don't die. Gotta keep my brothers alive. Rune Warhammer, hell yes, we love to see it. Rune Kite Shield, hell yes. Getting some money here. Damn, alright, that ranger tore me up a bit. I'm good for another Saradomin God Sword whack. There we go, that helps. Very nice. And this is why you prioritize killing the Rangers. You know what? My prayer is coming back fast enough to where I'm going to put on piety as well. Yeah, I can stay here a while with this setup. This is nice. Should have brought my explorer's ring so I can alch some of this stuff. Not sure if it's on my end, but stream seems frozen. Well, let's take a look. Everything looks okay on OBS. Anybody else getting stream issues? Because everything looks just fine on OBS. Maddox says it looks okay to her. So yeah, I think it's on your end, MJ. Oh, here we go. Good for some SGS wax again. Very nice. And inventory's a little full here, so we'll go ahead and fill up the cannon. Teleport out. Let the cannon keep firing. Now the Fremeniks are angry. Talton ran away! He is not a Fremenik. Fremeniks don't run. Man, Twitch is the only active chat right now. I'm getting nothing on YouTube and nothing on Kick. Alright, good to hear the problem solved, MJ. Oh, cannon is out of ammo. Don't worry, my brothers. Ooh, Renard seed. Give me that seed. Give me those 2 steel plate bodies. There's some alkables. Alkables that I don't need, but, you know. I can't get... Thursday night isn't so active. Yeah, I suppose not. Why am I praying melee? Wait, I should be praying melee. Getting mixed up here. You wipe all those trolls. All the trolls, those warriors got nothing to fight. Yeah, that's right. I've seen that happen, where you kill all the trolls, they just kind of stand there. Looks like it might happen. Yeah, see, look, most of them, they're just standing there. Oh no, one of them died. Got killed by a troll runt. That's embarrassing. Imagine being the guy that got killed by a baby troll. You know, I feel like Forestry 2, kind of, like, nobody really paid that much attention to it, despite some of the updates being pretty cool. I think Forestry 2 was kind of overshadowed by Leagues 4. Like, I've barely even touched Forestry 2. I did one of the new events, and I was like, well, I've got 99 woodcutting, I've got all the Arctic bark, or all the anima bark I would ever need, so, I mean, there's no real point in me doing this. I suppose I could try to get the beaver pet, but that would be the only thing that would give me any reason to keep doing forestry on my main. I've done a lot of forestry on my free-to-play Iron Man, and I've got a lot of anima bark saved up. I think I've almost got enough to actually get a two-handed axe handle, which I feel like for an Iron Man that would be a stupid thing to get. So I'm probably going to spend those on other things. Forestry got forgotten. Yeah. I mean... I don't know. It's hard to say whether or not forestry is underrated. Because as far as a skilling update goes, I think that forestry is actually really good. It's just that skilling updates tend to not be as fun or exciting as PvP or PvM updates. Look at that, troll task is almost done already. Have you heard about the Skirk minigame? Yeah, I've seen JMods talking about it. And, like, they're just rolling with it. They're like, hey, this old content, this old dead content is being revived, that's awesome. And so, yeah, they're giving it an official world. Which, I mean, that means that the thieving grind on my Iron Man's gonna be a hell of a lot easier, so I certainly don't mind. It's that you're trading the profit. I mean, you know, I think it's viable, because, I mean, you're trading the profit for extra XP per hour. And I feel like that's, you know, that's what you do with a lot of other skills anyway. I think it's a worthwhile trade. It's like, okay, do you want to make money? Oh my god, I almost had a heart attack. I saw the low health bar that was a Fremenix health bar, but he was standing on my space. So I was like, wait, am I dying? No, I'm not. But, yeah, that gave me a mini heart attack. Alright, so task is done. So yeah, I mean, I think basically Jagex got like a free update here. They got like a no effort update to a skill that hasn't gotten that many updates. And I think that's pretty cool. Like, you know, it makes their job easier. They're looking at something that the players like and they discovered themselves, and they don't need to do anything. So they're just like, yeah, let's roll with it. Let's give it an official world. Let's let them keep doing this. So yeah, I think it's a good move to give them like the Skirk an official world. I think that's awesome. All right, and yeah, I get 15 points from Neve now, not just 12. All right, so what do we get here? Ha! We were talking about this earlier. Now I'm gonna kill squaws. So I'm basically just doing the same thing, like the exact same technique. As y'all just saw on screen, by the way, you can still buy the Stream Loots cards if you are interested. I don't know if there's anybody here who hasn't heard me talk about the Stream Loots cards by now. But if you haven't, then basically you can just go to streamloots.com/CesarMadrazo and buy some virtual cards that allow you to make certain things happen in the stream, require me to do certain things while playing the game. It's $2.99 for 3 cards, and people seem to really like them. So if you're interested, you can go check that out, but I believe everybody who's watching has already heard me talk about the Stream Loots cards, so I won't ramble on about those too much. Okay, so we need to go to the lunar world, and I put the cannon away. I should get the cannon back out. Alright, so... Oh, no, not Falador. Almost misclicked on the menu there. Here we go, Lunar Isle. So you pray Mage to stop that BS from happening. And it is the exact same strategy that I had with the trolls. And here, I don't even have to pick anything up because the squaws don't drop anything. And I believe standing here maximizes the hits on the ones that are nearby. Yeah. Oh, I didn't bring the SGS. I might have to teleport out and grab that at some point. Also should turn Auto Retaliate on. And with this, yeah, I don't need to do anything for a while. This is a very AFK Slayer task. Guthans to bring back the health, Dragonbone Necklace to bring back the prayer, Cannon does all the work, Auto Retaliate does all the rest. I can just chill out. So how are y'all doing? I'll just sip my drink for a little bit. Hey, Z-Booster, good to see you here, man. Just let the Slayer XP rack up. Chill sling due to the egg. I'm showing my friend who is new to OSRS the Hey, cool, man! You're introducing new people to the game? That's killer, man! It's always great to get new people in. Man, it's wild that RuneScape has lasted as long as it has, isn't it? This game has existed, like, this version of RuneScape has existed since 2001. 22 years later, people are still playing it. And there's a very large community surrounding the game. My Wi-Fi is bad right now. The stream is freezing for me. Oh, that sucks. MJ was having some trouble earlier. But Maddox says everything's fine with her. And everything looks fine on OBS on my end. '93 Slayer. My character is base 93. Everything. I mean, that's not even. That sounds less impressive than saying everything's 99 except Slayer. But that's harder to say. Asian internet works differently. I mean, there might be something to that, Matic. I can tell you that Korean internet. I mean, it depends on where you are. Sometimes it's unbelievably good. Other times it's surprisingly bad. It seems to be one of those two things. It's either really good or it's shockingly bad. Because before I came here, I heard so much about how Korean internet was like the fastest in the world. Then I came here, and sometimes it was really fast. Other times, it really was not. So, you know, people exaggerate sometimes. '47 Slayer. And that's on your Iron Man? Or your soon-to-be not Iron Man? Man, maybe, I mean, I guess we're just two different people, man, because after making it that far on an Iron Man, I would not want to de-iron it. I'd be like, you know, I've got other accounts that are not Iron Men. If I want to do non-Iron stuff, I'll just play them. And I know you were talking about how the Akuri accounts is from a time where mentally you weren't doing so well. I mean, if you wanna move away from that, then change the name. You can just change the name from Queen Akuri to something else. Change the name, change the way the character looks. You don't have to associate it with that name at all. Yeah, it seems Matic agrees with me in that regard. But I mean, they're your accounts, man. You can do whatever you want to with them. I'm just saying, if it were me, I would not do it. I mean, Caesar Mazzo, no matter how far I get on that account, I'm never gonna de-iron. Like, no matter what happens with that account, even if the account gets hacked and everything gets stolen, I'm not gonna de-iron that account. Not after everything that I've done with it. I haven't even made it a member yet, and I'm still never gonna de-iron it. Caesar Mazzo was a hardcore Iron Man, and so after he lost his hardcore status, I did think for a moment about maybe de-ironing him, but I was like, well, I mean, he's still an Iron Man, and I've still done stuff with him, so I'll just keep playing him as an Iron Man. Steve gave me a Venenatus task. Hey, there you go. Wait a minute. Steve gave you a wilderness task? Can Steve do that? Yeah, but that's a wildy boss. I don't think I've ever gotten a Wait, yes I have. I've gotten a Scorpia task before. Yeah, okay. I've had that happen. Yeah, I remember. That can happen. Which is kind of bullshit, if you ask me, because if you're a PVMer who doesn't like the wilderness, then I don't know. I think that's kind of forcing you to do PvP stuff So, I don't know. I don't like that it can happen. It's not, I mean, it's not terrible. I just think that's kind of unfair to people who don't want to do anything with PvP. Not terrible, but risky. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, and you can just take stuff that's not that valuable, but there are some people who really just do not want to do anything with PvP. I used to be one of those people. Like, I used to only go to the wilderness if it was absolutely necessary, and if I did absolutely have to go into the wilderness, then I would take 4 items or less. Like, I would never go into the wilderness with more than 4 items. That way, if I die, I lose absolutely nothing. Now, I mean, obviously I'm a lot more open to doing wildy stuff now. I've even dabbled into PvP a little bit. But there's still a lot of players who do feel that way about the wilderness. And so I understand from their perspective that it might seem a little unfair to force them to do a wilderness boss for Slayer. Of course you can just skip the task, but then it's just forcing you to lose 30 points. So I just realized something. That one thermonuclear smoke devil kill that I did, that was off task. So that means when I do get a smoke devil task, killing that boss is going to be even easier. Like, that's not even a boss. Like, there's some like regular NPCs that you get a Slayer task for that are harder to kill than that. Like, I would consider Basilisk Knights to be harder than that thermonuclear smoke devil. Which, I mean, it works for me, because... I mean, when I'm doing a smoke devil task... I mean, I'll kill the boss. More XP. I know that regular smoke devils, you can't really cannon them. For 93 Slayer requirements, that's quite disappointing. Yeah, I kind of agree, Matic. I expected that to be more challenging. The Kraken boss is easy too, but it's hard enough to where, you know, you can say it's still kind of worth doing. Because the Kraken is a very simple boss, and I guess that Thermo Smoke Devil is also a very simple boss. But as I said, with the Kraken, there's enough of a danger element to it to where you're like, okay, I could see this just being a Slayer boss. I guess maybe they wanted to have just a stronger option. At least Hydra is not... Oh yeah, the Hydra's definitely not disappointing. I've thought about fun ways to use the Akuri account for DDLC-themed OSRS videos. Man, you know, I did have that Christmas special where I merged DDLC and OSRS. I mean, you know, it was a mixed bag. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I think people got more of a kick out of the MC video, even people that didn't really care that much for my DDLC stuff. Simply because it was basically like a noob getting trolled the whole video, which is kind of funny. You thought it was cool? I mean, well, yeah. I mean, you're a fan of DDLC and OSRS, so I mean, it makes sense. But other people who either were not a fan of DDLC and are a fan of OSRS, or vice versa, they probably looked at those videos like, well, I mean, I don't entirely get it. Like, what's going on here? We got a Curry, Monica Sayori, and well, we had you playing as MC in the last video, Matic. Like during the or we had you and Avon playing as MC actually. And then Goomba officially became a canon character in the DDLC meta universe. Actually you, Avon, and Goomba. You, Avon, and Goomba all became canon characters in the DDLC meta universe because of that last Christmas video that I did. It was an honor. Glad you're happy to be a part of it. You see, I kind of dig getting AFK Slayer tasks like this because, you know, I can just talk to you guys. It is taking a really long time for my prayer to go down. Eventually it will go down, and when it does, I'll just go and get the SGS real quick. By then I'll probably have killed so many I won't even need to get the SGS. I can probably just come back and do another round without it. I'm surprised to still be a big DDLC fan after 6 years. I mean, I'm not watching DDLC content anymore, but I still appreciate what DDLC is. And I'm still, you know, if Dan Salvato releases anything new that's DDLC related, obviously I'm going to check it out. But for the time being, you know, I think I've seen everything that I need to see as far as DDLC goes. I'll probably mess around with this site called Clipchamp and make some OSRS and DDLC videos. I never heard of Clipchamp. I just did everything in Adobe Premiere Pro and screen recording, Audacity sometimes. Maybe, and you know, if I'm making sprites, then Adobe Photoshop. Speaking of which, I wonder where Avon is right now. I want to convince him to do Leagues 4. He didn't do Leagues 3. I want him to try Leagues 4. Even if he doesn't get that far, I just want him to try it. Because Leagues 3 was a lot more fun than I expected it to be. And I anticipate Leagues 4 being even more fun. So I want him to try it. I already convinced Red13, one of our newest clan members, to do Leagues sprite at Photoshop. How did that work? I mean, you know, you load up the sprite. You load up the sprite from your computer. You open it up with Photoshop, and you know, it works well. I used a combination of Photoshop and Paint 3D to make all of the sprites that I did. And, you know, they both were good at doing different things. Like, Photoshop was a lot better for things like shading and layering. And 3D was a lot better, I think, at doing things like recoloring and erasing things that you don't want, or just like fine-tuning bits of the picture. In some ways. There were other ways, like for things like shadowing or darkening and lightening, that Photoshop was definitely better. And it's probably even that Photoshop would be better than Paint 3D at all of those things. It's just that when I started using Photoshop, I was so much more used to Paint 3D that the things that I used Paint 3D for, I just kept using Paint 3D to do those things. And then for some more advanced things that Paint 3D couldn't do, I would use Photoshop. I still use Paint 3D sometimes for doing things like thumbnails, whenever I don't know how to do it in Photoshop. This is a big Slayer task. I guess when I get the laptop, I'll just stick with Ibis Paint. They're free and less confusing. If you're using Windows, then Paint 3D should be free. Adobe Photoshop, I mean, yeah, it can be pretty costly. But I do need help with those apps. Now you see, the thing that you gotta download when you get your laptop Matic is RuneLite. That's the thing you need to download first. You've been using nothing but mobile. You gotta see what it's like to actually play RuneScape on a computer. I couldn't imagine getting a fire cape on mobile. I've done it. I remember last year, actually, when I was visiting my parents in America, I did a stream where I got a fire cape on mobile. Yeah, Maddox right, it actually wasn't that hard. Getting an Infernal cape on mobile would be a hell of a challenge. But fire cape? Nah. One hard. Hey, we're 10% the way to 94, guys. Am I still using my Virtus? Pretty much everything that I need for Mage. Like, the Virtus is my Mage set right now. Why, do you want to borrow it? I don't have Ancestral anymore. I sold it after I beat the TOA 500. You hate the splash at the Nibbler? Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Honestly, Matic, if you went through the effort of grinding the Duke just to get the Ice Quartz so you could use the Scepter to reduce the splashes on the Nibblers, I would not blame you at all. Because when they do splash, it's annoying as hell, and having everything you can to reduce that from happening is totally worth it. You already have a Virtus Mask, though, don't you? Because I think they're only, like, 5 mil. The other two pieces are a bit more expensive. I think they're 30 mil and 60 mil, respectively. Or at least that's what they were when I bought them. Let's see. Oh, holy shit. Okay, the robe top is 70 mil, and the robe bottom is 33 mil. So they're actually a bit more expensive than when I bought them. I don't even use the Mask in the Inferno. The top or bottom is important there. Yeah, they went up a little bit. Time for that unbelievable luck that you get to work to your benefit, Matic. When you're doing Venenatus, let's see you get a freaking amazing drop. Sell it for 70 mil. Get yourself a Virtus Robe Top. My RNG ran out since that Shadow drop. That's right! You were part of a Shadow split. What'd you do with that money? I mean, that was like 200 mil for you, right? What'd you do with all of that? I know that at some point you bought your own Justy set and your own Din's Bulwark. Full Justy and the Nightmare Staff. You see, when I decided to try doing an Inferno Slayer task, which I did not get far. I think I got it to like the early 40s, but honestly I wasn't even trying. I didn't get the Nightmare Staff. I brought the SGS. And I can tell you that from my experience, the SGS, it can do the job, but I would say the Nightmare Staff is definitely superior. But the SGS can do the job, so I guess it's up to you whether or not it would be worth trading the Nightmare Staff for the SGS and then using the rest of the money to buy the Vertus robes. That might be a worthwhile trade, especially if you have the, oh, the Dragon Warhammer, right. How much are those right now? They're almost 30 mil. Well, you know, if you're willing to... You have the Nightmare Staff and the SGS. Well, if you have the SGS, honestly, Matic, I would say, if I were you, if you're, like, really trying to go hard on Inferno right now, I would probably sell the Warhammer and the SGS and use that money to go towards buying the Vertus robes. Because, you know, the Warhammer and the SGS, that's about 50 mil right there. And so you'd only need 20 mil on top of that to get the Vertus robe top. You're doing chambers, so Dragon Warhammer is still needed. Well, I mean, it's your call. I'm holding on to the SGS just so I can use it for Slayer tasks like Dagonoth Kings and stuff like that. And I bought Guthans. Still looking for that Eldritch too. Oh, that's right. When you said Nightmare Stuff, I thought you had the Eldritch. So... I mean, if you don't even have... If you don't even have the Eldritch part of the Nightmare Staff, maybe just sell the Nightmare Staff and use that money to buy you a piece of Vertus. Because that is a lot of money. I would wait until you actually have the full price before you, like, buy the Nightmare Staff and the Eldritch piece. Otherwise, that Nightmare Staff is just a big chunk of change that you don't have at the moment. Because, yeah, I mean, it seems like you have enough that you could set aside to at least get yourself one piece of the Vertus robe set. Because I mean... If I lend you the robe set, the problem with that is anytime, like, the Vertus robe set, it is my mage robe set right now. Like, it's the one that I use, like, for just general purposes. And since I'm doing a lot of Slayer right now, that means that I'm using the Vertus robe set a lot. So if there happened to be a time where I'm not doing Slayer or I'm just not playing the game, which is very rare. Like even when I'm working, I typically have the game running in the background and I'll be like AFKing a Slayer task or something. But if there was a time where I wasn't playing, or for some reason I wasn't doing Slayer, then I could lend you the Vertus set, but again, then I just wouldn't have a mage set. Probably when I'm in League. Oh, are you not going to do Leagues? Because when I'm doing Leagues, I mean, yeah, the reason that I'm going so hard on the main right now is that when I do Leagues, like, Leagues is pretty much going to be what I play. Are you going to be just hopping back and forth between both? I'll probably log in just to, you know, get my daily battle stats and everything. I'm going to play it, but I still need to play the main game to maintain the membership. Ah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. Well, honestly, Matic, you know, they have that deal going on where, you know, bonds are worth a couple of extra days. So if I were in your position, probably what I would do is I would go on a money grind until Leagues comes out, and then use the money from that money grind and just selling any crap that I know I'm not gonna be, like, it's not necessary for me, and use that money to buy some bonds to put towards enough membership to make it through Leagues, and have some days left over. But, just like I told MJ, it's your account, you can do it the way you want to. MJ wants to de-iron his account, he can. It's not my account. And if you want to play Leagues and play your main, you can. It's not my account. I'm not going to tell you how you should play the game. $7.2 million Slayer XP. Jeez. And I've put this on record before, Slayer has always been my least favorite skill. Not because it's a bad skill, like Slayer can certainly be fun, but just because it's more restrictive than the other skills are. I used to hate it. Now I don't hate it. I don't even dislike it. It's just, yeah, the freedom when you're trying, when you're planning something, when you're logging in, but when you're logged in, you forgot what to do. I used to have moments like that when I was your age, Matic. It's a form of presque-vu. You go to do something, you go somewhere, you start doing something, then you have no idea what the hell you were about to do. It just slips your mind. I used to have those moments. Those moments happen less and less when you enter your mid-20s. I think of Slayer as training HP a second time. Many people say that Slayer is that, you know, if you max your character's combat and then you train Slayer, you're just training combat a second time. I don't think of it that way. I think of Slayer as a skill that you're not supposed to grind. It's a skill that's meant to make you money. Because I definitely make a lot of money training Slayer, but it's, I mean, there is no actual way to grind Slayer. You just have to do Slayer the way that it's intended to be done. So 3 bonds for the whole League's 4. So right now, how much are bonds? If you're really tight on Moneymatic, I've been doing a lot of Slayer, so I can spot you. Let's see. Bonds are 8.3, so that would be about 25 mil to last all of League's 4. I've got about 12 mil cash in the bank, so if you need me to spot you some, then yeah, I can spot you some. You do not... Let's see, you've given me back my Justy set, so yeah, you don't owe me anything right now. You've given all that back. Just, yeah, I can spot you some money. Just, you know, just pay me back whenever you can. Because I want you to have a fair shot at getting, at getting the best trophies that you can put in your league's room. That's what I want. I want a better trophy this time. I want to get at least a rune trophy this time. I got an adamant trophy last time. I want to get at least a rune trophy this time. If I get a dragon trophy, that would be amazing. It's probably not gonna happen. I want to get at least a rune trophy. Got 19 mil, I'm gonna check after I sell my loot tab. Okay, fair enough. I still got a bunch of shit that I haven't sold from just doing Slayer tasks. And of course, this is one of those tasks that I'm getting nothing for, except XP, which, you know, it's an AFK task, so, you know, you get those sometimes. Alright, we're almost done with these. 24 more of these guys. So yeah, I've got my goals. I want a rune trophy. I want enough points to get the blowpipe ornament, the bulwark ornament, and the rejuvenation pool ornament. And if I get all those, then I also want the home teleport, like the Leagues 4 home teleport. Right now I've got the Leagues 3 teleport, and it's cool, but the Leagues 4 one looks even cooler. Guys, I'm probably going to finish this task without using the SGS at all. Didn't even need to bring the SGS. I would have enough money for those bonds if I didn't have one... If I didn't have one to Z... Oh, you gave one to Z Booster? Oh, that's nice of you. I would probably have more money to give away to, or like more money to, you know, help people with bonds if I didn't do giveaways on stream. Remember that time I gave away 25 mil on stream? That's biggest giveaway I've ever done, which, I mean, I don't mind it, because, you know, it's part of being a RuneScape streamer. But yeah, I just think, how much money would I have if I wasn't giving, if I didn't occasionally give away, like, tens of millions? One issue with AFKing for 4 months on my account is my account doesn't feel like my own. I mean, I have done almost nothing but AFK on my Iron Man. It certainly feels like my account. Like, when I look at Caesar Mazzo, despite 99% of the gameplay being AFK, I still think this is my account. I'm doing a giveaway while in the middle of a T-Bow rebuild. What is wrong with me? Yep. But, you know, made for an entertaining video. Bad for the account, but good for content. Man, look at this. Look at how unbelievably long my prayer has lasted, thanks to the Bone Crusher necklace. I'm about to complete this entire Slayer task without having to leave for prayer or use a Ceridome and Godsword once. Hey, Viper. You're the first person to say something on YouTube. We've been streaming for a little over an hour and a half. Finally, we got a YouTube message. Everybody's over on Twitch right now. I mean, like 8 months ago, this account had 0 progress in Osrs. Well, you know. I mean, you still did everything. Whether it's AFK or not, like, if you do everything, then... Or, I mean, if I do everything on an account, whether it's AFK or not, it still feels like my account. It's not like you got the account serviced or anything. At least, as far as I know, you didn't get the account serviced. I don't think you would do something like that. Alright, let's pick this thing up in GTFO. There's another Slayer task done. Another 22.5k in the bank. Let's see what I get next. Alright, Neve, what do you got for me this time? 169 spiritual creatures. I don't want to do that. It's probably because of my 138 in RuneScape 3. Having a third account to be over 120 feels really big. Oh man, I don't want to do spiritual creatures. I might block that one. I'm trying to think, like, is there anything about spiritual creatures that's actually worth doing? I mean, it's okay money, but it's slow. You can't, like, if you could cannon them, that would be amazing, but you can't cannon them. So it's decent money, but it's slow XP, and what I care about right now is XP. So yeah, I think I'm gonna block them. I think I'm gonna block that task. There we go, spiritual creatures. Give me another one. Anku, okay. Spiritual mages at Nex. Yeah, but that still takes a while, Matic. That's the thing. It still takes a while. So I don't want to do that either. The only tasks that I'm okay with if they take a while are the ones that you can AFK. And you can't AFK spiritual mages at Nex. So yeah, I'm gonna block that one. I'm gonna do something requires a little less effort. So Anku, the way that I do these, here I would use my robe set. Oh, not this. This. And they're undead, so I should wear the salve amulet, or hold on. Yes, I should wear the salve amulet. And we'll need these. And I think this is it, isn't it? Oh, hold on. A teleport out. Did I hear you break? And you see, I could do another Anku task, but Anku, they don't drop anything all that valuable, so I consider the Anku task to be just easy points. Whoop! There we go. That's not what I want. Might as well top off the run energy. This is going to be a short task. This is what I call a points task. You see, there's points tasks, there's XP tasks, and there's money tasks. This is a points task, because it's short, it's not good XP, it's not good money, but it's short, so you get some points pretty easily. There's somebody else here. We'll go ahead and hop worlds. Somebody else here. Damn it. World hopping stream, guys. Amazing content. Hey, here we are. Nice. Don't need to do this until I lose aggro on him. Hey, get over here. Let me close this window. And now then. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And as long as I still have aggro, I don't need to use these yet. Just get the aggro again. Hey there, Anku. Do you want to hurt me? I know you do. Get over here, you pink zombies. Let's pull you over here so I don't lose aggro on any of these guys. You too. Hey, one of those Anku gave me a nice piece of bass. No, don't lose aggro. Enough stand-on chicken? I've never heard of that. Well, no, I got the joke. It's just I've never heard anybody say that before. So pass the flowing bowl, boys, there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies in the jolly roving tar.
Well, in each other's arms they rode till the break of day. When the sailor rose and said farewell, I must be on me way. Ah, don't you leave me, Johnny lad, I can't get marry me. Says he, I can't get married.
I almost teleported to Anna Carl, that would have been bad. Ancient Shard. Power up that arc light. So pass the flowing bowl, boys, there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies in the jolly roving tar. The sandwich lady always shows up at just the worst possible time. It's like they plan for it. And she is here nagging me, "Hey, why aren't you talking to me?" While I'm freaking killing a horde of zombies here. A bread roll? Oh, and look, still gotta finish this one off. Have a bread roll? Fine, I'll take your freaking bread roll. Oh, forgot to put the backpack on. No luck for the baguette. Yep, I never get it. Is over 880k for some reason, because it's rare. What have I been up to? Slayer, mostly. If you mean in real life, then nothing out of the ordinary. $14 more, so probably 2 more waves of Anku, and then we're done with this task. There's only one of you left. Another Dark Totem piece. We only need 4 more of these guys. Then it's back to see what Neve has for us next. There's 2 of our bitches. There we are. There's our 4. Cope with the Neve illusions. I don't know, people like Neve better, so for content, I gotta keep Neve, you know? I mean, have you seen all the fan art that people have made of Neve? It's pretty crazy. Alright, so there's another task done. Some of those fan art is questionable, most of them is pretty cool. Well, I mean, you've seen DDLC fan art, Maddox, so I mean, you know where people's minds can go sometimes. Blue Dragons. Hey, Vorkoth! We're back at Vorkoth, guys. Hell yeah. Alright. Back to freaking Vorkoth. My favorite dragon. And double checking, make sure that's everything armor-wise that I need. Yes, let's go ahead and report this freaking scam Discord bot here. Good luck on the Visage. Yes. Honestly, Vorkoth is one of the rare cases where I actually want the pet more than I want the tradable drop. And it's not in spite of you, Medic. It's just that I think Vorky is a really cool pet, so I want the pet. Alright, so let's get some potions here. We are going to need some prayer, obviously. Whoops. You see, Jad, I want the Jad pet because there is no tradable drop with Jad. It's either you get the pet or you don't. And we'll need some more anti-venom. We need some more hold on. Extended super anti-fire. But let's just hope not getting as dry as that 28,000 kill count. Good lord. Man, okay, and divine combat potions. Here we go, and after dropping all that money, I'm probably below 10 mil now. Let's see where I'm at. I am at 11 mil. Okay, no, still got a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and sell some of the stuff that I've got from doing Slayer. See if we can bump that number up a little bit. If not get it to 12 mil, at least get it closer to 12 mil. Yeah, let's sell the Guam leaves. That'll get us to that 12 mil that we need. This is the selling a bunch of crap stream, guys. Grade A content right here. How much money can we get from just selling a bunch of random crap? Alright, right now the answer appears to be 426k. Does that get us back up to 12 mil? No, it doesn't. Alright, I want to see if I can get it back up to 12 mil before I go. Grapes. Dragon dart tips. Oh, those dart tips will do it. And the crystal keys, generally speaking, I think it's actually more profitable to use those, but I'm too lazy. I'll just sell them. I have one brimstone key that I haven't used. Here we go. There we go. Now I believe we're back up to 12 mil. Hell yes. Alright. Alright, and I believe this is everything. Fire, Venom, Super Combat, 5 Prayers, a bunch of food. Alright. Where am I going? Oh, forgot one thing. Gotta change my magic spell book. There we go. And, oh, that's the other thing I didn't do. I didn't change my runes in my pouch. Alright, so I need, air, earth, and chaos. Could trade those in for dust, but whatever. There we go. And alright, now we're good to go. Now we're at Vorkoth, guys. I can't go for a whole lot longer, because, I mean, it's Thursday night. I do have to go to work tomorrow. But let's get a few Vorkoth kills before we call it a night, shall we? Oh, that's the other thing I forgot. I brought ferocious gloves. I should bring Barrow's gloves. There's always a little something that I forget. Even after I forget. Alright, let's switch those gloves out, and then we'll be good to go. Not a major blunder. We're not going to lose that much time. Hey man, how's it going? My first time on Kick. Nice, man! Well, welcome to Kick. Welcome to the platform. Just trying to send a few Vorkoth kills. Approaching the end of the stream here, but going to send a few Vorkoth kills before we finish it off. In all likelihood, for those of you that are wondering, in all likelihood will be back tomorrow because it's going to be Friday night for me. I would go longer tonight if I could, but it's Thursday night, so I do have work tomorrow. But yeah, we're not quite done yet. Going to send a few Vorkoth kills, see if anything exciting happens. You're actually the very first person on stream to say something on Kick. I'm streaming on 3 platforms right now. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick right now. Nice, I just started playing Osrs. Played it many years ago, but it was pretty casual. Nice, man! It seems like there's a lot of people who played it a long time ago that are getting back into it, which is cool to see. I played it when I was a kid. I picked it up again about 4 years ago. And I'm pretty close to maxing. Like, Slayer is the last skill that I need to get to 99 before I've maxed my character. And so I'm achieving a dream that, like, 7th grade me would be ecstatic about. How are you enjoying getting back into RuneScape, though? You having fun? In the nostalgia? Damn, maxed out, that's pretty sick. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm really close. 93 Slayer, just gotta get that to 99. And then... that'll be everything I need for the max cape. Alright, MJ over on Twitch is blessing the RNG for a purple drop. Let's see if it does us any good. Yeah, it's real good. Feels very nostalgic just doing the early quests in Draenor. Cool, man. Like Ernest the Chicken and Prince Ali Rescue. Yeah, man, it's always fun to go back and play those early game quests. There's a lot of memories to be had in the early game of RuneScape. Alright, what's Vorkoth going to give us? Runite Bar, Diamond Bolt Tips, Superior Dragon Bones. Let's see, these drop Diamond Bolt Tips, they're not that valuable, are they? Yeah. Drop these, pick up the Superiors. No drop? It's alright, Matic. Maybe we'll get something before we leave tonight. If not, you know, we got 123 more chances. 123 more Vorkoth kills. That's going to be a nice chunk of Slayer XP. Got the Dragon 2 hand that Spindle, but got PK'd afterwards. Ah. That's bullshit. I think the last time that I got PK'd while wildy bossing was actually just before I got the Ring of the Gods. I got the Ring of the Gods, like, I got PK'd for like 350k, so I didn't lose much. And then, like, I went back, and a few kills later, I got the Ring of the Gods, which certainly made me feel better. Sorry that happened to you, Matic. It's never fun getting PK'd. Alright, let's make some room here. Dark Tips, Superior Dragon Bones, and time to kill Vorkoth again. Oh! Forgot to drink some more anti-fire potion. At least now I have some more room. At least I don't lose my ballista. If that didn't get protected, it'd be 1700. I gotta head off for work tomorrow. Thanks for the entertainment. Have a good rest of your stream. Glad you had fun, man. Man, talking to chat and bossing at the same time can be a little hard to do sometimes. I don't mind it, though. I'm learning how to be a streamer. Several Muspa kills, and that loss is covered. I haven't been to Muspa in a while. It's funny, I've gotten the transmog item for the pet, but I haven't gotten the pet. Oh man, you almost have Muspa green logged? Shit, Matic, you've been working at Muspa, huh? It's kind of disgusting how early I've almost green logged Nex. Like, I mean, I need the next pet and the Ancient Hilt, and that's it. Alright. Dragonhide, a couple of Alkables. Some Superior Dragon Bones. Alright. Let's do another kill, shall we? I suppose now my bond provider after Vorkoth. Oh, did you just get tired of doing Vorkoth, so you decided to go Muspa instead? Sorta, and Muspa's more GP than Vorkoth anyway. Yeah, Muspa can pay you well if you're good at Muspa, that's for sure. And we get Wrath Runes, Magic Logs, and some Bones. And I think I can do one more. I may go back to Vork for maybe Slayer or Combat Achievements. There are a few Combat Achievements I've not gotten on Vorkoth. I have not gotten Fremenic Way. I haven't really tried super hard to get that one. I tried it one time for fun, but I didn't really look up any, like, strategic optimization or anything. I just thought, fuck it, let's try it. And I don't think I've gotten the speed one. I've gotten the walk. And I've gotten the endurance ones, where you need to kill him a certain number of times without leaving. Yeah, blowpipe. Actually, these red lines, that's what those were for, was for getting the walk. It was so I knew where to run to when I was trying to get him with the blowpipe. Actually, that double time thing that you just saw me do, it was like a double speed Wooks walk. That's the method that you have to use in order to manage it with the blowpipe. I'm going to try to save resources and kill him without... Oh my god, okay. There we go. What do we get? More alkables. And I actually need to alk one of these, or two of these actually, in order to make room. Yes, I know it's valuable. To pick up the rest of the dragon bones. Okay. And, you know what? Screw the dragon hide. That'll be tricky. Yeah, it was. It took me a couple of tries, but I got it. Alright guys, so we sent a few Vorkoth kills to finish off the stream. I think I am going to end it there, because it is starting to get a little late and I do have work tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow afternoon though, for sure, especially since we have a Vorkoth Slayer task to do. That is pretty exciting. So, thank y'all for chilling with me tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Let me just go ahead and bank my stuff here. We got the freaking achievement cape today. We're going to see how far we can get before Leagues 4 comes out. Super hyped for Leagues 4. Definitely going to be streaming a lot of that. Anyway, you're all awesome. Thank you for chilling with me tonight, and I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good day or night wherever y'all are.